Hello students, welcome to my channel Science English No Problem. My name is Tish Kumar Sharma and I am teaching you basic English grammar. So my dear students, like our previous videos, today's video is also going to be very informative and very useful. So please watch the video till end and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel if you are new to this channel and to support and motivate me. So without wasting any time, let's start our today's video. So my dear students, as you know very well that we have started a course of basic English grammar and today's video is going to be the 18th video of this course. And today's topic is passive voice part 2. And today's video is also going to be very informative. So please watch the video till end. So let's start our today's video. So my dear students, we were actually doing passive voice. So what happens in passive voice that the subject gets affected. When subject gets affected by the action of verb given in a sentence, then that sentence is in passive voice. And in active voice, it is the object which gets affected by the action, by the verb given in that sentence. So this is the difference between passive voice and active voice. So my dear students, always remember that in passive voice we use be plus third form of the verb. Be plus third form of the verb. Be may be like is, am, are, was, were, has, like has, have, like this. And my dear students, the very first condition of actually using passive voice is that we must know the third form of various verbs, because if we don't know the third form, three forms of verb, particularly third form, then we will not be able to communicate in language using passive voice. So as far as possible, try to learn three forms of verbs. These are very important, because in tenses actually we use different forms of verb in different tenses. So please remember three forms of verbs. So my dear students, today we are going to study passive voice of present simple and past simple tenses. Present simple is also called present indefinite and past simple is also called past indefinite. So we will actually study passive voice of these tenses in today's video. So present simple or present indefinite, past simple or past indefinite. So you must know that which form of the verb is used in present simple, that is, am, are. And obviously we always use third form of verb in passive voice. So please remember this. In active voice we may use first form of the verb, in some tenses we use second form, and in other we use third form. But in passive voice we always use third form of the verb. So this is the very first rule. And second is that in active voice, it is the object which gets affected by the verb, by the action shown by the verb. And in passive voice, it is the subject which gets affected by the action of the verb. So please remember this. So now we will actually study present simple. So I have told you that is, am, are actually is the either you will use is or am or are depending upon the subject, and the third form of verb you use. So we will study these things through tenses. So first tense I have taken is I am taught by my brother. So I is subject and am is helping verb, and taught third form of the verb or past participle. So please remember, my dear students, that past participle is actually nothing but third form of the verb, of a verb. So I am taught by my brother. So this is third form of teach, and am is helping verb. Similarly, and here I gets affected by verb taught. So I am taught. I am not teaching my brother, but my brother is teaching me. The action, the actually you should take the meaning of this sentence like this: that I am taught by my brother. It means that my brother teaches me. I am not teaching my brother. I am helped by my parents. So am and help, third form of the verb, help. So I am helped by my parents. It means that my parents help me. My parents help me. I don't help my parents. The meaning you should take like this: English is taught in all schools. English is taught in all schools. So you can take the meaning. It is the English which is getting affected. Subject English. English is taught in all schools. God is worshipped everywhere. God is worshipped everywhere. It means we worship God everywhere. You are welcomed. You are welcomed. Who is getting welcomed? You. You are welcomed. You are not welcoming other persons, but you are being welcomed. Hindi is spoken in India. Similarly, smoking is prohibited here. Diwali is celebrated in India. So, subject is getting affected by the action shown by the verb. Now, we will study. So, I hope that you understood present simple, passive voice. Now, we will learn passive voice of past simple. So, helping verb in past simple, which helping verb we use? Was or were, depending upon the subject. Plus third form, past participle. My dear students, always remember that in passive voice we use third form of a verb. We don't use first form or second. So please remember this. So passive voice is actually easier than active voice. So please remember this also. First sentence: tournaments were held last week. And you must know the third form of verbs. If you don't know three forms of verbs, then you will not actually you can't learn this passive voice, because the first condition is the knowledge of third form of verb, because we use third form of verb. So knowledge of three forms of verb is very, very important in passive voice. Two persons were seriously injured. Injured is the third form. I was not served tea. I was not served tea. It means tea was not given to me. You have to take meaning like this, because I is affected here. The room was cleaned in the morning. The room was cleaned in the morning. Which is getting cleaned? It is the room, which is actually taking the actually effect of the verb clean. They were defeated in the competition. Subject is there, so subject is getting affected. They were defeated. They were defeated. They are not defeating, but they are defeated in the competition. So were is helping verb and defeated is the third form of the verb defeat. We were not allowed to sit. So it is the subject which is getting affected. We were not allowed to sit. So allowed is the third form of verb allow. He was given due respect. So he was given due respect. He didn't give respect to anyone, but he was given respect. It is the he which is getting respect. So you have to take meaning like this. He was fined. He was fined. Fine was actually he was fined. Fine is on he. We were not given seats. So we were not given seats. It is the we which is getting affected. So this is the we is receiving the action of the verb. So we were not given seats. So my dear students, similarly you can practice passive voice, and in spoken English, actually passive voice is not actually used much. So for example, I am taught by my brother. We generally say my brother teaches me. I am helped by my parents. My parents help me. So we in spoken English we use maximum, we use actually active voice, but we must have the knowledge of passive voice. And where we are talking about objects, now objects cannot act themselves. So we have, they are actually acted upon. So when objects, non-living things are actually subjects in sentences, then obviously we will use passive voice. So knowledge of active and passive voice is equally important. So my dear students, I hope that you understood today's topic, that is passive voice of present simple and passive voice of past simple. So this is all for today. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe our channel. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep watching our channel. Good luck. Thank you.